I wonder if I'm the only Cronos Crypto.com holder warrior ready for more Cronos right now. And crypto as well. What is going on, you fam? Welcome back. Apologize for the last live. My internet sucked, disconnected, and I couldn't do anything. So it ended pretty short in quotes because it was 58 minutes, but still, love you, fam. Couldn't say it. Peace. There's a purpose for this live, and you're gonna know it very soon. Is there a problem with crypto.com? No, there's not a problem with crypto.com. But I want to say a couple of things. I want to take this time to really explain what I'm here for. But first, loving it. Crash gone fast. What do I mean? It's like we have whales that just want to mess with us. Like, oh, hate the whales, but I love the whales at the same time because they're the ones who pump the price through the roof. Understand that right now, FUD is increasing, trust is leaving, fear is coming. I get it, right? I get it. I mean, whatever. You and I, we're going to be here for a while. There's no point in saying $1 tomorrow. I get it, man. Like, I absolutely get this whole deal. The only thing is, like, you didn't have to dump Cronos yesterday and come back and do this. The thing that I'm most shocked by is how easily to manipulate this is. Like, in 1 hour, you can delete billions of dollars from the cryptocurrency space, and it takes, 18 hours or so to bring that all back. You bring it all back. Crazy, right? Everybody watching, the reason why I'm making this live is to say hi to you because I love you all. You're the best. And number two, there's one thing that it's coming to my attention, and I want to talk about it because I talked about this a lot, the tokens. And it is the thing at what it's hot in here. Cronos, let's go. Is this an Oscar pump? I hope so. No, I'm just kidding. It's just the way we have fun, you know? It's 10:30 p.m. Central Time, and it's time to have fun while we learn about crypto, right? But it's so cool, right? I'm happy because yesterday we captured the dump. Now we're capturing the pump. I love it, man. That's so awesome. Okay, I haven't even gotten to the topic of this live, but it probably can be just swapped away by the pump of crypto.com in the 1 hour. Let me just go ahead and take a look at this beauty. So yesterday we went all the way down to, we were so down yesterday, fam. Just look at this. Completely destroyed. Oh, here on KuCoin, right? And now it's jumping 8% in the last 24 hours. That's amazing, Cronos, fam. That's really amazing. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells, my friends. Welcome aboard. So I just realized that I'm not the only Cronos crazy holder. So cheers to all of you. I wasn't thinking doing a live, but I had this topic that I'm barely gonna start, right? But which kind of like having fun right here. Oscar pump, let's go. So here's the deal. The reason why I'm saying problem, I'm too high on the thumbnail, is because of this. While we enjoy these price movements, guys, today we got BlockFi insolvent, bankruptcy, Chapter 11 restructuring. Another one bites the dust. Terra Luna, Boiger, Celsius, FTX, BlockFi. Most of them were lenders, right? They lend you, you know how it works, banks basically. And they got destroyed, they got cooked. So what goes through my mind is the high APYs. That's what I want to talk today while we enjoy this beauty. The high APYs, high APRs that are extremely popular in DeFi. And when you see a crypto exchange providing a lot of high APR, APY, what happened with Anchor Protocol, Terra Luna, it's exactly what happened with it. They were giving 20% on USDT, USDC. I get confused. I don't know if I'm the only one. So many USD, whatever. And they got cooked, right? Anchor Protocol from Terra Luna blockchain was at I still remember because I saw it at its best glory, was roughly 20 to 25 billion dollars, and it all got crushed, right? We know. It's still running. I love it. So while we talk about this, we got the price of crypto.com running. Couldn't be in a better position right now. So let me ask you something. Where are all my VVS Finance, Tectonic, MMF, and the rest of my beautiful holders here from Cronos Chain? Well, listen, I want to tell you something. I was one of those people that at the beginning of 2022, we were really aware that the staking numbers were amazing, right? Tectonic was roughly at 400, 300%. Sometimes even above 1,000%. VVS Finance, I remember the first time that I did my staking there was 500%. MMF on the vaults was 2,000%, 10,000%, 5,000%. It was super bad, super awesome, right? And that's amazing. But you know what? There's a reason why, and the reason is because the protocol needed liquidity. The protocol needed people, and they got a lot of people. We went through the billions of dollars, right? So what goes through my mind right now basically is when you see an exchange or someone providing such a ridiculous amount of APY, is that a good signal to say that the company or project is going to go insolvent? Now, Oscar, wait a second. Isn't that good to receive more? Because why would I want to receive less, right? Isn't that the point of passive income, getting more? So I have to wait less in life to get what I want? I get it. The thing is, as I started my DeFi journey in 2022, it was a learning roller coaster. The bad thing is that I started DeFi like most of, or some of you, we started DeFi in a bear market. Totally different story if we would have started DeFi in a bull market. When you start, like when it comes to DeFi yield, staking the APYs and APRs, that varies for many, many different reasons. One of the reasons that I know after going through Tectonic, after going through VVS Finance, Discord servers, and like listening, it's because of the people. The more people, the less the percentage, the less people, the higher the percentage. That's kind of like how it works, because you have more people there, so the rewards are spread out to more people, so we have less percentage. So the algorithmic and smart contract works better for everybody, right? Because obviously you do allocate a specific amount to that protocol, to that strategy, to that mining, to that vault, and it works. So when I was going through many things, I saw this, and this is today. This is maybe keep your funds out of KuCoin. This isn't sustainable. So I see this one on KuCoin, and I'm like, excuse me? Nah, this has to be faked. This has to be faked, right? This has to be faked. KuCoin are inches away from freezing withdrawals. Like, don't you know what the temperature of the market is right now? And I'm seeing this. Now, anyone will see this early 2022 or 2021, and then we will be like, get away from me, I want to go into KuCoin. Are you kidding me? You're giving me 200% or so. And I'm like, what? So yes, not you, KuCoin. This was my favorite exchange. No KYC, no VPN. It was just good at last. KuCoin may be having a liquidity problem. They're offering insane interest rates. If anyone has any more money on it, pull it ASAP rather than to be safe and sorry. I use KuCoin a bit. I don't have any money on KuCoin. I'm being transparent with you guys. I have no money on KuCoin. I've used it before. And I'm like, well, is there like a reason why we're seeing this? Well, this is an article. So what's happening with KuCoin, right? Is this a glitch? Now, this is 7:57 p.m. 28. So basically today, earlier today. So if somebody here is using KuCoin, can you please go and check the rates from it? That'll be awesome, right? And let me know. Obviously, these rates are not sustainable, and I'm expecting to be for a specific type of project, for a specific type of like group of people, not everybody, because everybody, then that's it, you're pretty much cooked, right? So here's a response from KuCoin. There's a response. Hi there, please know that this is for our dual investment promotion, right? So it's a promotion. You may check this FAQ to know more about this. So here it is. This is a dual promotion for KuCoin, right? Is this for real? What is going on here? Look at the APR, USDT for 244% and for USDC. So here it is, the dual investment. So they explain, and I am seeing some crazy amount of APY and APR. So obviously it has some type of meaning for KuCoin, and by knowing kind of like how things are going on with KuCoin, I'm pretty sure that it's not gonna kill it for KuCoin. They have a promotion, they have a strategy, and it's gonna be fine. So as I'm going through all my thoughts, now I'm sharing them with you while I'm enjoying the price of Cronos with you guys. So if you enjoy that, you know what to do. It kind of goes through my mind, and I'm thinking about it, and I'm like, okay, Oscar, when you started DeFi, I was looking at 200%, 2,000%, 2,500%, like you guys know, right? On Tectonic, on VVS, MMF. I remember some other DeFi tokens. They start so high, and in my ignorance, I was like, dude, that's the best thing ever. What am I doing? What am I trading on my bank, or what am I doing even stocks? I just should be putting all my money here, right? But then it got to me. It's so risky because most of the time, yes, you can get those APYs and APRs, but you have to lock your investment. You have to lock it. And that in itself obviously is good and bad. And let me explain. Now, this is a live specifically right now for this type of angle. While I'm enjoying this, I love it, everybody. So go crazy in the chat. But it is a topic that I think a lot of us need to be aware of. The locking, freezing, or the being able to withdraw whenever you want. Because guess what? For everyone who is locked, if they halt withdrawals, not only you are cooked, but you can do anything, and that's it. It's game over. When you can withdraw, at least there's a chance to possibly exit early if you start to see some turmoil, like with FTX. I'm sure FTX, I never used FTX for earning, for interest, nothing. I had like a couple $100 there that are gone now. But this topic, when it comes to earning and withdrawing, or like locking, it's so delicate, because I learned in 2022 that I shouldn't go with the highest APY APR, even though I may not get what I want. I better trust a good party or a good protocol to get me the token I want. The idea is, if you want to get in the game of crypto investing for passive income, do not chase the super too high APR APYs, right? Always look at where you are doing it, what kind of like rules you have to follow when it comes to lock-in periods, when it comes to maybe having a free access to withdraw, because that is really key. The only difference is the following. At the beginning of 2022, we weren't in a bear market, declared bear market. It was a bear market, kind of like a macro scale when you were looking at everything that we were now hearing into a bear market. Early 22, that was the case. But for DeFi and metaverse and NFT, it really started with during the May all the way through here, and everything collapsed with Terra Luna Classic. Sorry, I keep saying Terra Luna Classic, Terra Luna, and then FTX right now. Crispy, what is worrying about KuCoin is not the crazy APYs by themselves. However, search for KuCoin audit wallet address and click through the wallets from 2 weeks ago of their reserves. Mommy of the Aka, what's going on, buddy? Happy to have you here and welcome back in the house. Better to be safe than sorry. Self-custody should be everyone's New Year's resolution. Abraham. We're having such an amazing time seeing the price of Cronos go up. Let me see. Bitcoin 2, Binance 2, LUNC is on the day, but it's still there, about to break, and Ethereum. So everybody's like getting excited right now. Pretty much we're going back to the same price consolidation we were. Like, it's just the garbage of the market. It's just this garbage that I don't know who crashed it, but now everybody's buying back, which is good. But guys, you realize something. Yesterday, around this time, it was when it was crashing. Around this time. What does that mean? That I don't know who in Asia wakes up, sells off, cashes up, buys, comes back, and just manipulates the whole thing. They're the ones responsible. Or somebody here in the United States who kind of wants to play the game and make sure they're not detected. Pretty crazy, huh? It's what I can tell you, because how in the world you have 18 plus hours and then just in 1 hour right now, boom. So if we follow the same dynamic, it means that it should come roughly around here and then just consolidate here. It doesn't mean that it's going to continue pumping, although it will be awesome. No, it shouldn't continue pumping. It should just kind of like reestablish that price consolidation. All right? Kind of like going through the prices right now, which I'm pretty happy, honestly. I didn't want to see 5 cents, low 5 cents a lot. I didn't want to see it. And I knew, like I've said yesterday, first I said, I don't think it's going to be dropping higher than this when it was right here. And then all of a sudden, boom, for like 5 seconds. And then boom, came back. And I was so freaked out, like, what just happened? It was so fun. It's in the live, everybody. So, continuing our conversation, 10 cents by Friday. Let's grow. My man. Of course. Continuing our conversation. As someone who invests in Tectonic and VVS Finance, and I remember putting my first couple of dollars in VVS Finance when it was 495%. And when I did it, I was like, I cannot believe this is the first time that I'm like being exposed to this. This is DeFi. I was like, great stuff. Finally, I'm gonna be making more than the 8% that Gemini gives me, or more than the 5% that Gemini gives me. So it is when I've begun to understand why exchanges like Gemini or Coinbase only do 6, 8, 2, 1, 5, and these decentralized stations protocols give you crazy APYs. Like, it's just a jungle. It's a complete different ball game. And it's because in a bull market, mostly everything works because it's a bull market. People are buying, people are excited, people are building, and whatever you throw out with a lot of APY, it's mostly going to get hooked and people are going to be buying it. But in a bear market is when you start seeing really what's gonna be surviving or not. And that is why we got a lot of lenders completely bankrupt, because these lenders were giving insane APRs, and at the moment people wanted to cash out, either the money, they weren't using it properly, they were not using proper collateral practices, or they were just reusing those funds, lending it once again, and it didn't work out, so they couldn't repay all the debt, the people that they had money with, and that's it. FTX had some deals, of course, with BlockFi. As soon as FTX goes down, BlockFi is also in shambles. Voyager also destroyed. So in my opinion, it's like, just look at the ramifications of all of this, of the massive collapse that we're seeing. The point is, because right now we're still building. Right now there's still a lot of momentum when it comes to DeFi, although we don't see I don't particularly see the money going in, but it's still working. People are still moving along. When we have, and I think what I'm about to say is pretty important, guys, so pay attention to this. When you start seeing massive APRs as we get out of the bear market, it's like a ticking bomb. Like, it's like a little bomb right there that you're gonna enjoy just for a while. What do I mean? As long as the market is bullish, there's a chance that APR is gonna maintain very healthy and nicely growing or steady. But as soon the market is bearish, or more people are just jumping in, cashing out or so, that thing could continue keep crashing, and there you go. Usually when you have a new protocol launch, you start with a high APR because they have the reserve set up in place, and that's how they collect users. Once there's a lot of users, that APR goes tremendously down. So I think for my 2023, 2024, I'm going to keep investing in the projects that I believe in, even though they're not as competitive as the new ones. What do I mean? For Cronos specifically, I'm going to keep doing VVS, Tectonic. I'm going to keep my MMF. Although, MMF is in the shambles right now when it comes to price. I know some of you guys tell me. There's going to be a lot of projects coming to Cronos right now. We're talking about Chrono Chain, right? But this kind of applies for any type of crypto blockchain, right? Layer 1. You have the decentralized applications that have been tested on one side, that they've gone through the bear market, they have survived, they have continued development, you know who they are docs, they are going through the community Twitter spaces, like they're involved. That is important, guys, because I cannot stress enough this, how many times you see a project that seems legit, but next time they're out, Discord server's gone, and they rock you. They rock you really bad. And I've been rocked, right? Not because I want to be rocked, but they look okay, and then they are gone. Now in this bear market, I can tell you, I have become much better at smelling where the garbage is. I need to check a lot much more stuff. That is why I don't really want to move too much broad outside Cronos. I'm a Cronos chain ambassador now. I keep my people and my community super protective, right? I need to keep myself very aware of what's going on. So if something goes wrong with me, I inform you guys as soon as possible. And I don't want to kind of like deal with another blockchain right now and kind of have the risk of failing because I didn't know the blockchain too well. There's one that I know a lot, and that has a name, Cronos. Slowly but surely, right? So for my upcoming years in the market, especially in DeFi and metaverse, I think I'm going to be looking on that family. I think I have a lot in Cronos, swaps, decentralized exchanges, lenders, which is basically only Tectonic for me, and market makers. And of course, we have Cronos ID, because all the different blockchains have like a Cronos ID type. That's something really cool that just came out this year, 2022, that I saw it explode a lot. So every single blockchain has its own similar protocol that does something that we all want to see. And if I can find it on Cronos, I'm going to use it on Cronos, period. Call me biased. I'm a Cronos chain ambassador. I'll continue using it because the more I learn about this, the more used to I get, the more I kind of feel the vibe. I can smell the good and the bad. If you are good at recognizing what's good, you will always 100% be aware of what the bad looks like because it's not good enough. And you're going to be weary and you're going to be like, no, it's not good enough. You got to be better. You got to be audited. You got to be, out there and stuff like that. I like that kind of mentality, fam. Look, I love that the price of crypto.com is pumping. Fantastic. That's why we're all here celebrating. But I much rather love a much healthier DeFi space, not only in Cronos, but everywhere, right? Because this live is about, okay, what's the problem? That high yields are oftentimes too high for me to be blinded by that. And then when I want to cash out, the price is worthless, or you cannot, or the DeFi just left, or nobody's really active. That is really messed up. Worst case scenario, they just shut down, or they have to leave, or there's no more funds, or that's it. One of the other reasons that I like Cronos, because when I first came to realize that Cronos was doing the $100 million accelerator program, that to me was like, it's like you have a big corporation, and that big corporation now has funds to invest back in its users, back in its community. You don't hear that too often. I know Binance does it. I know KuCoin should do it, or like another blockchain, Cardano has its. I forgot the name of it, whatever, but they do have that type of system too. Those blockchains I like to kind of follow, right? The good ones are all, they're gonna prevail, but Cronos does it, and I'm sure that's just barely the beginning, fam. Hope you guys are liking the mood today. We're just chilling. We're just kind of talking. We're kind of going through things. Obviously, the price of Cronos, the crash is gone from yesterday. It's coming back up. Is this a massive pump? No, it is not. We're just kind of going back to the price level consolidation we had. That's it. So I love it, everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button, guys. Consider subscribing to the channel and turn on those notification bells if you're liking this subject today, because I believe it's pretty important. Now let me go ahead and get closer to Tectonic and to this tokens, because I want to tell you something right now. Only Cronos, Tonic, VVS, Ferro Protocol, MMF, Atom, and Bitcoin Digital. Did you say? That's nice. Pretty cool. I thought you were an ambassador a year ago. No, I just became an ambassador a couple days ago, brother. When we release the exchange, we're all gonna be crazy rich, because people called me stupid for not unstaking my crow. You gotta believe me, brother. Like when the FUD was coming in for us, like 2 weeks ago, like 3 weeks ago right now, I think I said something along the lines of I'm gonna continue staking. I was one of the first ones to say, well, guys, I'm gonna still stake my crow. I have no plans of unstaking it. And I did receive a couple of comments saying, you're gonna lose it all, you're gonna lose it all. And I'm like, first and foremost, that's in the decentralized application. So, and that has to deal with Cronos chain, period, right? So I think we're gonna be fine. There's a big difference, right? But probably it's not that easy to understand for some people. Buy when you can and stake in flexible assets, and you can pull and sell when it pumps. Correct. Yeah, if you're talking about the crypto.com app, correct. Johnny L, what's going on, buddy? Happy to have you here in the house. Welcome. I buy Cronos swap yesterday, plus 10% now. Kudos, man. Happy to see you. That's really cool. Staking is the way. Nice. Tectonic, VVS, and MMF. Let me tell you something about them. When I went to Consensus 2022 in Austin, I was able to talk to the Edera team and to many different teams there. I even got some caps from Chainlink, Edera, Algorand, Cardano, and many other different projects. And I was talking to this gentleman, and we were talking about this specific concept of DeFi and earning. And he is like, oh, we give like a pretty decent APR. And I'm like, what is it? And he's like, 8% or 7% or so. And I'm like, oh, okay. And the reason why that is, well, I mean, because that's what, mathematically speaking, with the algorithm, with the formula, with the smart contract, if you have to measure extreme conditions, right? Because if you don't do a good job in programming it, then you can have a failed system, and there's a Luna 2.0. It's so easy to understand, right? If you do it for the money and greed, what's going to happen is that you can just pull out the funds and leave to another country, change your name, and all the people are gone without their funds. That has happened. That has happened. That has happened in many, many times in the NFT environment. A lot of people just left with nothing, and that's super sad. How to protect against that is, if you're going to invest in a project with a lot of APY, APR, like word of mouth, this guy told me, because I was sharing how I did share how some Cronos chain protocols were giving like 200%, 300%, 500%. I said it, and in his words, he's like, that's not going to end up good. That's not going to end up well. That's too high. And I kind of made me think like, okay. And that was June. That was June, right? So look at it now. It's much, much less the APY. Obviously, guys, this would have been a different scene if we didn't have a bear market on us, right? Imagine never having crashes on Terra Luna. All the spirit, because I remember MMF leading by far on the vaults, by far. But with the Terra Luna, with the Terra Luna incident, people just withdrew everything. I remember vividly. I remember. So and then it went on VVS and Pharaoh and all of these different tokens and protocols. So my job as a Cronos chain holder and ambassador, and just a guy that likes to do DeFi on Cronos, is to everybody who's watching right now, I encourage you, next time you're gonna do a staking, whatever you want, doesn't have to be in Cronos chain, but whatever you want, I will highly suggest you check if they are backed by a bank, like a huge crypto investment firm where it has a big reputation on it. Because what you're doing is basically giving your money to a crypto like crypto company, and that crypto company is collecting money from all these clients, right? And they're putting that money in a secure crypto invest firm like Genesis, the one that's in trouble right now. Genesis. I like BitGo. Because BitGo has Coinbase. Let me see. BitGo is one of the best ones. Provides the most secure, scalable solutions for the digital economy, offering regulated custody, borrowing, and lending. This, guys, if BitGo, it's not going to happen. I pray it's not going to happen. Never is going to happen. But if BitGo goes in the same stress as as Genesis, it's gonna be bloodbath. It's gonna be an an understatement. Bloodbath is gonna be an understatement, but that's why Bitgo I like a lot. I really like a lot because they have very high respectable clients that are partnered with them, including How to Invest and many more that Coinbase, I believe. So that's kind of what I'm looking. That will be more for centralized exchanges, for companies that are in the Web2 arena. For Web3 protocols like Tectonic, like MMF, like VVS Finance, who do you see? Who do you back your money with? Where do you see they're going to be having a good plan ahead? I got to tell you that that's a difficult question because all of those in price have crashed. APRs, APYs have crashed. And I love his accent with the letter R. Yeah, I know. Terra Luna Classic. That's the one that people get me. What I was saying is, when you're looking at a decentralized application protocol on a blockchain, my recommendation is whose blockchain provides from. Where are you coming from? Where did you originate from? When I saw VVS and Tectonic from Cronos uniquely, I'm like, yeah, I like this. Because I know Cronos comes from crypto.com, crypto.com Cronos, not necessarily from crypto.com, but there's a partnership. And then Cronos Chain has all these ideas, has all this money. They have good leadership. They have good ambience when it comes to the community. It's growing. It's an underdog. So it's kind of like opening your 2025 goggles and seeing forward, right? When it comes, and I hope everybody's understanding what I'm saying, right? When you're talking about lending and staking outside Web3 in Web2, like Gemini, Coinbase, How to Invest, you look for Bitgos. You look for good, reliable crypto banks that are associated to the company that you're putting your money, because I'm not going to be putting my money on Bitco. I'm going to putting my money on X company, and that company is putting the money on Bitco. You see how it goes? That's the main problem we're living right now with FTX. That's all. Because you gave your money to BlockFi. BlockFi had a lot of money to a lot much people, and once one big one died, then there you go. It's all the ones that were connected to that big crypto lender got destroyed. Happened with Three Arrows Capital, right? That's kind of like the problem, the too high problem that I'm talking right now. And I hope people are getting it, because I'm trying to make it very, very simple to understand. So that's why kind of like it's so crucial that Genesis survives. Genesis dies, I mean, we're asking for a bloodshed completely in the crypto market. That's kind of the way I see it. That's the way I see it, right? Because it all makes sense to me. It has... what do you call it? It has grayscale. That's another one. Grayscale. That's for, bunch of cryptocurrency funds. They have a bunch of funds: Bitcoin fund, DeFi fund, Metaverse fund. Carry a lot of crypto on them. Obviously, if there's some type of stress in those funds, that's going to impact a lot of people, and they're going to be selling. Welcome everybody, and cheers. Hope you're liking the subject today. Kind of chill but still learning, because that's kind of what I have on my brain right now. John, Oscar, I love watching your videos. You're my favorite crypto update YouTuber. Appreciate that a lot, buddy. Always here in the house. Thank you very much, bro. I feel great being a Crow fam. Everybody else falling, and we're just growing. My man, I'm getting some serious FOMO. Serious FOMO, I know, right, buddy? I mean, the idea is that I think the main idea is that we knew this was going to happen. We knew this was going to happen. It is allowing us to buy cheaper prices. Let me tell you something serious, right? When in doubt, I'm not going to say zoom out. When in doubt, I always buy what has proven to work. That's it. In crypto terms, When in doubt, I'm like, you know what? I want to buy X, but I want to be much more safer. I'm going to buy Ethereum. I'm going to buy Cardano. I'm going to buy crypto.com because I don't want to let my emotions drive me, right? Because I'm a human being. Come on. I have X, Y, and Z money, and I'm like, I want to put it all to tectonic. Yeah, I want to have... Wait. Yes, I like the idea, but tectonic has a much higher inclination to take much longer to get to the goal that I want because nobody knows who tectonic is. How many people are watching right now? Just imagine. Basically, Terra Luna Classic has 100x more of the visibility than tectonic and is struggling. Imagine tectonic. Gotta be realistic here. I'm not gonna say tectonic to $1 million. Stupid. No, that's not what I do here. So, gotta be realistic. Look, we're gonna get to 100 million users on crypto.com. We're gonna get there. 100 million users. Right now, I told you a couple days ago, 1 million Cronos chain addresses. Barely 1 million. It's going to take forever. It's just going to take a while. Now, the thing is about crypto that it can always explode. But the dump is going to hurt, right? We can all explode in 1 month, in one good month. In one good month, we can 2x that 1 million Crochen addresses like this in one good month. Absolutely knock it out of the park in one good month. But guess what? We haven't had a good month in like what? 12 months, about to be 12 months. We haven't had it. We haven't had it, right? We haven't had a good month back. So obviously, at the beginning of the year, we saw these amazing high prices. Absolutely, mommy. I'm talking can fly. That's why I keep holding, brother. That's why I keep holding. I am pretty aware that TVL can fly up. We just need trust back. We just need a couple of prices to do its work, whales to do their work, and get off this FTX drama. But you know what? It will be much faster to get out of it if SBF, and I don't like to bring his name here to the channel, but whatever, I have to for this comment. It will be great if SBF and the people who messed up the entire crypto industry, they come forward and then just face the consequences. They say what they state their truth, and they let us continue moving in the crypto space, because that's what's going to help investors really see if the guy has any defensible point or it was just stupidity and we have to move on. That's it, honestly. That's kind of like what it's impeding our growth a little bit, because we're in a bear market, possible recession, bad, even, worse recession, and a bunch more stuff. China, I know I haven't talked too much about this, but China, #China on Twitter, they're really, it's like pretty bad what's going on there with the lockdowns and the rebellions and the whole deal. That's a different topic, but the reason why I'm bringing it is like there's a lot going on there, and of course, and the FIFA World Cup, right? So people right now are a little bit distracted. Crypto is not the main subject at hand. Crypto, like Bitcoin, 2017, 2021, we're not talking that right now. People are extremely distracted right now. Distraction is at an all-time high for LUNC, for Cronos, for Bitcoin, for AmToken, for Cardano, for Algorand, for Ethereum. Ethereum merge? Who knew? Cardano Alonso update? Whatever. Terra Luna Classic, just from the Terra Luna community. Crypto.com FIFA World Cup? Nice. You're just one of the rest that I'm going to ignore. Coca-Cola, Adidas, now crypto.com. They're gonna ignore us. Whatever. It's gonna happen, right? 5 billion new eyeballs watching it. Plus, not all of them we're gonna get. I get it, but now here's when I'm gonna become bullish once again. We gotta be patient, family. Gotta be patient. That after all this garbage that we're gonna be passing through, I think it's gonna all be worth it. And the beautiful thing about this is most of us who are here will really be stupidly rich in due time. I'm not joking with you. I'm not joking. You ever got tired of seeing these big influencers with like 1 million plus followers driving Bugattis and Lamborghinis like the moon and the other crazy guy who was like, and stuff like that? It's because, of course, they knew what they were doing when it comes to selling their content and doing a little bit of crypto, I guess. But in the next bull cycle, we're going to have more. I hope not with the same and type of content, right? Crazy thumbnails. But I think we're going to have much more average people becoming what they always kind of wanted to become in the financial world. The moon is going to get wrecked. I mean, you know who I'm talking about, right? What I'm saying is like, which is just a matter of going through the next bull season, surviving, seeing which out of all of our projects made it, and just kind of getting in through what it will be our next phase. And I think that will be enough, because real bull run is going to be mid-2025, Virtual Citizen is saying, because of the 1 year that we've been pushed back now. It could be through 2024 late or early or mid-2025. That's possible. That's pretty possible, I think, in my opinion. But guess what? You better be ready by then. I don't want to hear, oh, I didn't buy this. You do whatever you want with your money. This is not financial advice, but I'm telling this to myself, right? And to all my fellow members and people who already know who Oscar Ramos is, and you get me. You better buy enough so you're not complaining later. That's it. You better put in the work and the example, because if you get to the next bull cycle and then you come in like, oh, I'm going to wait when it's down. Silly, stupid, absolutely garbage, stupid. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Really? Am I being clear? Yes or no? These are the times, fella. These are the times. Like, I have no idea if we are in the bottom, but what are you waiting for? I'm telling it to myself, like, hey, wake up, dude, right? Be alert, check out the prices, but don't sleep on this, because once you see Bitcoin passing 20, you think you're going to be like, oh, it's going to go back to 13. I don't think so. Put the thumbs up, gang. What's going on, King? Welcome aboard. Tell him, Oscar. Thank you, Just. Appreciate it. Welcome, Just. You're the best, Just. Moderator status for Just. You're always here. What an amazing positivity, mindset, questions, comments, Just. Welcome to the mods. I always love to reward my fellow members that are always here watching and enjoying the content. Providing great positive and just a nice ambience. If you see a bunch of same repetitive messages from obviously crypto spam accounts, please go ahead and mute them, and that'll be it. I'll handle the rest. Thank you so much. Crow will have hard times ahead. They need to improve the trust again. I get it. One way to raise the cash back and benefits of the Visa when crypto times get better. I get it. Oscar is right. Build, but having it when the reversal happens. It is what it is, man. I love Oscar. Tells it like it is. Crypto Pete, what's going on, brother? The crypto.com crash gone fast, and you're seeing it right now on the screen. You're seeing it right now on the screen. It's really good. It's taking slowly but surely. The point is, guys, I better have enough. And to be to be transparent with you right now, I have over 4 Ethereum, which at its peak was over $20,000. If we go to the peak, that's over 20. Bunch of Cardano, bunch of Cronos, which at its peak, I'm way past 30,000. Algorand at its peak, almost 10K. Am token, oh, that's gonna be a good one. So at its peak, guess what? This is the most crazy thing ever. We haven't seen crypto at its peak yet. We are still in a early adopter scenario in the life cycle, right? We're still growing with the pains of bear crashes, regulations, wars, sickness, garbage, inflation. We're still here. We're still here. Barely. We haven't seen crypto at its maximum best. We haven't. So can we really see Cardano at $10, Bitcoin above? Katie Wood said Bitcoin $1 million. Imagine that. That's what she said. She's like, the interviewer asked her, so are you really sure Bitcoin is gonna be like $1 million? She's like, yeah. I don't know if you guys saw it, but I'm like, dude, that's so cool. I mean, somebody like her, it's kind of like saying, right? But yeah, we haven't seen crypto at its peak. Obviously, it's gonna take a while to get somewhere even close to that mark. I don't know if I'm gonna be alive by then, but I'll be super excited. Obviously, in my opinion, you gotta be taking this time to look at this beautiful mess. It wouldn't be a bad idea to get your first Bitcoin, to be honest with you. I know we all desperately want to see 10,000, 12,000, 13,000 Bitcoin. I know it because I know my audience is bearish sometimes. I get it. But having 1+ Bitcoin will be so staple. We were like, oh, there's only 21 million out there and I own one. That's going to be amazing. What is going on, Virtual? Happy to have you here in the house and welcome aboard. Clear Value Tax. Yeah, I watch him. Type this and watch crypto market and altcoins skyrocket. Let's go. Do you think Gemini is at risk for potential bankruptcy failure? No, Eddie, I don't think so. There's a difference, right? That's a good question. I it ties really well with the main concept of this live. The problem, the too high, we were talking about the high interest rates that can be unsustainable, and that can become the protocols insolvent and therefore bankruptcy, or they just go down and they leave people hanging with nothing, with tokens that are worthless. That's kind of like the point. But what you're saying is like Gemini, the Gemini exchange is, from what I've seen, I've heard from them, is okay. Obviously, don't take their word 100%. But what's happening is the Gemini Earn, that's not done by Gemini specifically, is done by Genesis. And that's where the problem is. Gemini is a well-vetted crypto exchange, passed through multiple US regulations and laws. So I expect them to not go down, since they're still, they don't have too much volume as compared to Coinbase, Binance, and even KuCoin, right? Gemini is known as well known and does have a couple of tokens that are really popular on Gemini, but other than that, it's not a big player. So I wouldn't expect Gemini just to collapse right now from this Genesis. But the Gemini Earn, that's what could be putting, a rope around their neck if they don't recover. And I want the Genesis to suffice and survive. It's a good question. Thank you, Bambi Abdiaka. Appreciate that a lot, brother. Thank you. Coming in clutch. You don't want Bitcoin that low. Hate seeing my wallet balance drop at 16K. I get it, man. Family, this is roughly where we started. Look at it now. Back to the 6.4. And obviously, that will be, what, 10%? Well, about to be 10% coming back. Bitcoin is, it's just, this is just a game at this point. How in the world you drop this, now you're coming in list? Yeah, they're just playing with us, basically. Complete play with us at this point. Ethereum up, a little bit of Terra Luna, and Binance above $300 now too. I also wanted to show you this one. 12 hours ago, I will never leave my funds on Nexo. Be cautious with crypto.com. Both have their own tokens and have yields. Stupid. 6.5% Tether. 4% Ethereum. Risk management. Classic FUD. I always like to come to the crypto.com hashtag because it's where you can find usually what people are saying when it comes to the project. It's loading. There you go. And let's go to top. Boom. Oh, it's the first one. It's the first one. Look at this. 56 million USDC transfer from unknown wallet to crypto.com. Loving it. Let them come to crypto.com. Why not? That's another good positive thing, right? Having money coming into crypto.com, because you'll see a lot of them leaving. I always follow Whale Alert for this type of alerts, so do recommend it. Look, LUNC is trending and Luna is trending too, which is nice. And we're back here. Send it. That's what I'm saying. Are we gonna be alive, or our children will prosper? That means that more to me than anyone else in the whole world. My man, Cronos to the new levels. Chris, what's going on, buddy? Welcome. It's doing well. We're doing nice in this evening night. So welcome to the channel. I think at this point, yeah, I mean, I made my statement and my point, right, that I wanted to say to all of you, fam, when it comes to what the problem I think it is, how to be prepared in the next bull cycle for the problem or for this concern that I have, what to look for, and how to enjoy your gains, right? To be safe. That's the idea. I use how to invest. You have to lock your crypto to get the most high APY. And I have betted it. I have talked to the team. They sponsor me to go to Consensus. So to me, they seem a fair and decent company. That's for my part of my crypto. For crypto.com, well, you already know the story. I have a bunch of Cronos staking too, and it's 21 days. I remember when this whole crypto.com FUD was going on and people were on staking and trying to get money out of the DeFi wallet. I was like, it's 21 days, brother. If crypto.com is gonna die, I won't have a chance in 21 days. Terra Luna collapsing like what? 4 days? FTX collapsing like what? 2 days? You think crypto.com is gonna give me 21 days to survive? Forget it. If it collapses, if it dies, if Crow goes to bankruptcy and zero, that's it. I'm not gonna have a chance to get all that money. But the reason why I put it in crypto.com, not on Terra Luna back before the collapse, and not on FTX, is because I did my research and I loved crypto.com and I found a home there, and that's why I still have my money. Go ahead and smash the like button, everybody, and consider subscribing to the channel. Turn on those notification bells and welcome aboard. Oscar, you think Cronos will pass BNB market cap? Not in a very long time, or unless BNB Binance goes through a really hard winter. The thing is, I'm not really looking to. This is the way I see it. Obviously, we want to be the best crypto exchange. Obviously, right? But understand this. We're going to have a lot of opportunities. The world is not ready for crypto. The world is not ready for crypto. Same as that the world is not ready for full green energy and full electric vehicles. It's not ready for it, right? That's a given. There's a transition, but it's not ready for full adoption per se. It's not ready for goodbye gas, goodbye gasoline. Let's all do electric. It's just not ready for it. Although there's a bunch of push. Well, the world is not ready for crypto, right? That's what it is. Right now, all the badness is getting out, and finally, we're trying to get some type of now proof of reserves and being more cautious. For the next bull market, all of the garbage that's happening right now is going to help us identify the good projects and identify what's real and what's going to be a scam later on. So to your question, right? I want Binance, Crypto.com, and the rest to do fantastic, because that's going to allow us to move as industry, and that's going to open so much opportunity, and that's going to allow Crypto.com to organically grow. That's what I want. Organic growth. If we get closer to Binance market cap, so be it. Great. Awesome. I like it. If not, it's fine. Binance, everybody. I'm going to tell you something right now that I haven't told anyone. Haven't told anyone. But guess what? Binance, after 46,000 beautiful subscribers, and after a long time, they finally reach out to yours truly today for partnership. Yep. It just happened. And we're going to be talking tomorrow about it. So, should be fun. Guys, I have nothing against Binance. I love Crow, but I just want the crypto industry to do well. So I'm happy, for everybody to really get as much market share as possible, and it will be fun. What? Booyah. Understand that I cannot even use Binance, guys. I live in Texas. I cannot use Binance.us. I cannot use Binance normal. So it's gonna be a pretty fun conversation tomorrow, that I can tell you. But the thing is that Binance, the largest exchange in the world, reached out to me, and I'm like, what? I was pretty shocked too. I was like, maybe they reach out to 100,000 subscriber channels or so. They just like my community, and they want to see how we can work together. That's it. So we'll see. Obviously, you already know who Binance is, so the publicity may not be it, but we'll see, and I'll keep you updated as always, guys. You know that my contract with Crypto.com is not up. It's still paused. I'm not a Crypto.com sponsor. Like they're not sponsoring me right now. The only thing that I'm doing with Crypto.com will be Cronos chain. I'm an ambassador. Technically, I'm not getting any penny from Crypto.com right now. This is being transparent with you, but that's it. But I don't need to get a penny from Crypto.com. Please. That's clear. Right? I don't need to get anything from Crypto.com. Maybe just some cool swag will be cool, right? Maybe that will be awesome. But other than that, I don't need anything from Crypto.com. The only thing I need from Crypto.com is good building, development, amazing products, more big news, and more AMAs. That's the only thing I need. And yes, that's what I'm expecting from them, right? So a conversation goes, you gotta list BBS. I like that one, brother. I like that one. Yeah, so it should be fun, fam. It should be fun. But I'm let's Crow push it. I'll probably say a couple of things about that. But yeah, thank you guys for giving me the cool comments. Writing them down right here. So I wanted to to let you guys know that one. You know, I think it's a proper time to tell you, to keep you in the know. But other than that, I'm excited, man. You know, we'll see what happens. And look at that beauty. It's going up. Love it. Good things will come for you in the future. Thank you, bro. For us. I think good things will come good for us in the future. That's for sure. Family. That's all I got for you, fam. I am... Look, I'm going to be out, but I can almost guarantee you that the price will reach a level of resistance and then start going down and consolidate, right? Because this is exactly where it started, and now it has reached it. And from all the time that I've known these whales, they are going to be like, okay, price reached. That's it. Look, there it is. That's it. This is 24 hours. Crash, comeback. So obviously that's just 10%. That's just 10%. That's just 10%. You had $1,000. You bought here, which nobody was able to do because this was all in less than 5 seconds. Then you sold here. You just made $100. That's it. That's it. Pretty crazy, right? Fam, before you leave, don't forget to smash the like button and subscribe to the channel. Family, you're always awesome. Thank you, Johnny. Thank you to everyone here watching. Resurgent, thank you very much, buddy. Appreciate that a lot. Just and Mommy of the Aka probably also watching. Love to all. You're all such a cool group. Oscar, you're the man. Mommy, Alka, and kudos. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, Oscar. Good night, brother. Please be safe, everybody. I'll keep you updated with more. I wanted to tell you this. Now you're aware, and we'll see what happens tomorrow. I'll see you next time, everybody. Now I can finally end the live. No disconnects. No disconnects. Peace. God bless you all. Thank you very much. Bye.